What's up? I'm Grizz. Welcome. Another new installment in our summer season. We're going to be here, episode 1, My Happy Marriage. Another show that caught my interest for whatever reason that was. And here we are with this. I've seen nothing through this studio. It's by Kinemus Citrus, which I've not seen anything they've done. Shield Hero and Made in Abyss, and I haven't seen either of them. So that's what it is. So I have no idea kind of what to expect quality-wise or anything regarding this. Never seen anything that the directors worked on, so I'm going into this basically completely blind. I've watched a trailer like a month ago. It looked interesting enough that I added it to my plan to watch. I don't really remember much. I know it's historical, I believe, and maybe fantasy, or maybe just historical, but it looks, I don't know. I have no idea. I don't know what those elements would be if it is fantasy. I believe, if I remember things correct, it's probably just typical story of like, dude is supposed to be with girl, but then finds other girl who's probably like poor or something, and then he falls for her instead, and it switches. I believe it's probably just going to be a situation like that, but it might be more interesting or it might not be. I don't know. This is one of those shows where like typically I'm not big into historical based things like this, so this is like one of those where I'm excited for certain reasons that I don't even remember, but and maybe they'll come to me as I'm watching it, but at the same exact time it might be something that just isn't for me, and we might end up stopping this after one, so we're gonna have to play by ear. Excited to see kind of how they get into this and start developing it, and that's going to be all. If you like it, I'll hit the like and subscribe to me a lot to me. Feel free to stick around for the discussion. Leave any comments about this episode or series. Let's get going to episode 1. Damn. Damn. Oh, okay. She's a child here. Oh. Can't even got a joke. Oh.
ずっとそう思って生きてきた。この世界に私は必要のない存在なのだと。
Ma'am, you're gonna have to calm down.
あのお方と出会うまでは。
You bring light to your world. The meeting. Okay, that makes sense.
渋くて飲めないわ。申し訳ありません。
Damn. So she's treated like absolute shit. She's used as like a servant, I'm assuming. I don't know the proper term that they use. This girl is very rude and doesn't respect them. I love the character design so far. Saimori family. Ugh. And then talk down on the family. Oh. Right, servants are the word that we're looking for. I gotta get like pen and paper, someone to write down names. I can never remember anybody. I start forgetting shit. Oh yes, arranged marriages. This is what I was expecting. The sisters. Oh, are both of those girls? Oh. I thought they were like, they don't look anything alike. What a lad. Koji. He seems like a great guy. I hope I don't regret saying that. I like her eyes a lot. A lot. Oh. She gonna get in trouble for being out here though? Is that like a thing? I like him a lot so far. I'm hoping they don't make me regret this. Something tells me you're gonna be separated from her. I don't think she would. So they are related. So it's just a dad with different, they probably have different moms in that situation. And they treat her really well, but not the other one? I wonder why. I work. Just keep doing it. So the marriage is going to be for her, even though they weren't expecting that. And then the sister's probably going to get pissed that she's probably not getting what she wants. Yeah, why do they treat you like that in comparison to your sisters? The weird thing. Also, I wonder if the request comes directly for her, like from the guy, or if the families just decide and they're just like, oh, this is the one that you want because she's like the housewife material, you know? She's all dirty. And she dresses a little different, but not much than the other servants. Just gotta laugh at her because she, it doesn't come off in like a, it comes off rude. Yeah. Okay, yeah, she a bitch. I love her design though. Like, love it. So I don't know if I can continuously be mean about her. I might fold, not gonna lie. But Koji giving me like death flags, like I don't even know if that's the type of thing that we got going on here. I'm getting bad vibes for her. It's got bad news for you. Uh-oh. Directly from you though? So he got wind that somebody's here for her, like a partner, and he's fucking pissed over it. I'm coming, Dad. I'm coming, damn it. Oh, your hair is getting a mess. Have you started to clue in on what's happening here? Come on, Mio. She's just probably trying to... Yeah. Honestly, I don't know where her mind's at, but I think it's gonna be bad. It's not gonna be from Koji. Oh, yeah, that's what she's like. Yeah, no, yeah. Yeah, keep your hopes down. He's not the one that was on the poster, so it can't be him, right? There's like a blonde dude on it. Actually, that's what they showed at the beginning. What am I talking about? Oh. I like this angle. I like what they're doing with the first person there. Looking up after the bow. Oh, this bitch is gonna marry Koji, isn't she? She's gonna take him, isn't she? Oh, what the fuck? No way! No way! He's not happy. It's gonna be fuck, bro. It's fucking Kaya, isn't it? God damn, bro. No. Why is she so smug? She's so happy. She's stealing him. You fucking bitch. No. Yeah, but you wouldn't expect it would be her. Oh my goodness. Have my existence tolerated and be able to spend... Really? Yeah, you should get out of here. That's so fucked. The Kudo family. We haven't seen them, right? What's up with you? Dude. I don't like any of these people. I don't want this. Yeah, but you don't get a say because it's not your life. Dude, okay. This is a good setup so far. I already don't like half the characters though, so there's an issue. We couldn't just get a cute story with Mio and Koji. Like, we couldn't just do that. Also, Koji didn't get a say in this? He couldn't pick which one he wanted? I mean, I guess not. I don't know how all that stuff works. I guess, like, head of families usually decide, right? But I figured that Koji himself would be, like, getting to pick the one and then the families would arrange it, right? They just determined Kaya to be better. She's kind of a bitch, though. He ain't want this either. Damn, I hate all these fucking politics and stuff. So how's marrying... Who's Kazushi? Yeah, that you guys aren't important. Lame, lame. No, no. I guess that's what they're doing it for, yeah. Ugh. So stupid. Oh, let's just hope this dude's a good person that we're about to see.
時にここに来るといつも心が安らぐのだけど
It's the only thing that you had that brought happiness.
さようならお母様
I'm no longer coming home. Sorry, Koji. Koji didn't want this either. This is the pairing that we needed and we deserved. It's not on you, dude. You tried. You did what you could. You didn't really have a choice.
次先で幸せになれるかもしれませんし
Ooh.
私は気にしていません
The smile looked forced there, but she's not wrong. You could find happiness.
無駄な
It's the show title after
そ
all.
んな気持ちはとうに忘れました
Yeah, this girl's giving up on it all, huh? What the fuck?
ありがとうございました
Poor Mio. Kaya seems to just take like every little bit of happiness that's in Mio's life and take it away. She's lucky she's hot, because if she wasn't, wouldn't like her.
明日出発される際はこちらのお着物をお召しになるようにと
Well, at least they got you something.
いいですかミオ様工藤清香様は冷酷無慈悲と噂されているお方です
Oh, wonderful, huh?
役者は皆逃げ出したそうでどうかお気をつけ
It's about to end in tragedy, or is she gonna change him? Which route are we gonna go? He's gonna be a changed man when she's around.
たったそれだけで
母の形見もほとんど捨てられてしまったのでこれくらいしかない
I don't have a lot to take.
さぞおつらかったでしょうに
私には到底似合いそうに
She's so down on herself too. I mean, she's been brought up this way forever. She has like no reason to be positive about things. Very pretty. It's not as vibrant as Kaio's, but this suits you more.
とうとう帰る家も思い出さえも失ってしまった
The only two things I guess I had. They're all gone. Damn, bro. She's just going with the motions. She's like, there's nothing I can do. She's just kind of submitted. That's so trash. This is mom. Okay, got it, got it. The way they were clowning on her at the beginning too, bro. It's so fun. She looked mean the moment you met her. No. Unbelievable. Then we bring another one, which is Kaya. Okay. Damn, bro. She looked the same size too, so like immediately afterwards. But he took no time to get over it. Wonder if this is like her first time traveling outside as well. The music's really setting the tone. Probably made you so happy. You have family. You have a sibling. She didn't seem to reciprocate the feelings. And then this bitch comes in. Jesus fuck, bro. And then, oh my god, as a punishment, they cut down the fucking tree. She was like 2 or 3, lost her mom. And then everything after that just slowly started being ripped away from her. Completely gone. Made it to the city. So I thought her hair was like fucked up earlier. That's literally just the design she does. So that's why is it in the forest? They couldn't even like send somebody to like get her and bring her. They just sent her on her own. Like I can't be the only one who thinks that's weird. Well, he's famous apparently. At least the family is. He's kind of a bitch. So we'll see how this gets set up. She's gonna be like, you poor girl. Never mind. Okay. Heard a lot about it. They had did they have positive things to say, or did they just say negative shit? What if this is like a full setup and they're like everybody runs away from him, so we'll be able to fully get rid of her if we just send her here or something? Like that'd be so fucked. This old lady seems very positive though, so maybe the rumors are wrong.
申し訳ございません。
謝れとは言っていない。
この日このお方と出会ったことで、まるで雪の中で芽吹いた花のように、私の閉ざされた人生は再び動き出したのでした。
Okay, so we're gonna move in a positive
工
direction.
藤家当主工藤清香だ。
綺麗な人。
You sure? If that's your type? My happy marriage, huh? You think it's gonna turn out that way? I kind of do, actually, now that I'm getting done with this and just thinking a little bit about it. I really thought that we were going to go like a negative route the entirety way through this, which we did, but it's starting to feel more like things, like she said, are going to start, changing for the better here, and they're going to actually go pretty well, and we're going to learn that the rumors and the things about this guy probably aren't as true, and maybe he is rude in certain situations, but maybe it's because the type of girls they always get sent to him typically are ones typically like Kaya and are kind of just bitchy and rude and annoying, and just kind of in it to be a part of a family of higher class and wealth and stuff, and he doesn't like people like that, and he wants people who like are actually have some substance to them and might be their own person in a way and aren't just like as typical as others, and maybe that can really be who Mio is, provide something that he's literally never been able to experience or have, and that's why all these girls end up running away, because he doesn't give them the time of day and he doesn't spoil them or treat them the way that their families always have and stuff like that, right? So it makes it kind of difficult on them because they don't want to adapt to it. I feel like that could be a route that they head here, which would be really interesting. Overall, I want to say I absolutely thought this was a fantastic intro opener to this. It leads me curious how we're going to continuously progress this, because it feels like we established a lot in this first episode to the point that we're going to have to pace things much slower than kind of we did this episode, which I wouldn't say the pacing slower. It just felt slow because of the tone of the episode, I guess, so it didn't feel like it was like speeding by, but it leaves me more curious how they plan to kind of do things now that it seems like we're going to slow down and do some bit more focus on our main two here, and we're not going to have as much to get into backstory regarding Mio and stuff like that, so I am curious. But like I said, I thought this was a beautiful open for us to kind of have. The animation was absolutely on point. It looked very pretty. A lot of it was pretty dull, but I think that's just the vibe that they were going for, and the moments that they really wanted to make color and the colors that they really wanted to make, pop a little bit more worked really well. The intro sequence, having the tree the way that they did and having the leaves, the sakura leaves and everything kind of show, very pretty thing. Kaya's outfit specifically was very noticeable of how bright it really was and vibrant the colors that they can kind of use are. So it seems like they have it in their palette and are planning to use them in situations that feel necessary, especially when we started venturing out more into the city and stuff. We saw a little bit more life, but I guess that's also just the nature of the time period. It is a bit more of a dull colored kind of thing, so you're not going to see anything that's a bit crazy looking, but that's okay. I mean, for the most part, I felt a lot of the backgrounds and stuff were kind of average though for the most part, so we'll see maybe if that'll pick up or if that's just not as important of a thing. But everything else regarding just the animation and like the things that were mainly like key focused, like that we had to pay attention to, were on point, and I like that. Another thing very important, not even regarding the story itself, but the voice actors and actresses did a very, very good job of selling their characters this episode. Specifically wanted to check who they are. I know for a fact Ayane Sakura's is Kaya's voice actress because of her voice is very distinguishable. So we have, so that's her. I don't even need to check that because I already know. I guess I'll just look at our main couple because they're the only ones that really matter. From Mio, we got nobody I've seen with very prominent roles, and from real life, that's been a while. Yeah, nobody I've really seen with prominent roles. I think this is the girl who's playing the girl that just got introduced in Mushoku Tensei. Yeah, it is Ariel. So that'll add over. Yeah, okay. And then our main boy here, he's been in some stuff, so seen a few things that he's been in. He's pretty good at the things that I've seen so far. They all did a good job, especially Mio did a really good job of selling exactly who her character was, and our voice actress for Kaya did a brilliant job of just making her character really annoying and kind of rude and bitchy in ways, which is, I think, the vibe that we were trying to get and the way that we were trying to sell it off there. Mio's a very interesting character so far. Really like her, the way that they presented her, somebody who has had absolutely everything ripped away from her in her life. Everything has gone wrong. The dad also strikes me, I think it appeared this way at least, how he just kind of lost his wife to whatever happened. I don't know if they said it and I just missed it or just wasn't paying attention, but whatever the situation was, he lost his wife, immediately remarried or found another girl. And from that point, he just seemed to be the person who followed in their directions, because he did seem down at the funeral that they were having, which, I mean, of course he would, because that was his wife. But to me, it's reading off either this new wife is absolutely just controlling and he just kind of submitted to her in a way and just does the things that she says, or he's always been like that. And even his previous wife, Mio's mom, he was following her as well. So he might just kind of be like a spineless kind of guy, and he just follows whatever his wife like wants or thinks is best. But he also could just be somebody who, for whatever reason, just kind of disowned Mio kind of in a way, showing you immediately. I mean, you saw how the end, she had absolutely nothing to bring with her, and he gave her, you know, the opportunity to get out of there right away. They didn't try and like set anything up or make sure she got there safe or anything. Literally just sent her on her own. It was like, all right, good luck, find this place. Like, they really didn't want her around, and it's kind of fucked up family dynamic, and I absolutely hate it. The stepmom herself just being an absolute bitch, I hate, and then her daughter basically being a version of her. Which really sucks. But once again, Mio really good about being a character who's had all these hardships kind of that she's had to overcome, and she's kind of at the point that she's not even, what was the word that they used, resentful, I think, of anything anymore. She's at that point where she's like, there's nothing for me to feel anymore. Like, she's numb to this feeling almost of being like, it doesn't matter, everything's gone as wrong as it can go in my life so far. I'm just gonna kind of have to go with the motions at this point. Just follow along and see kind of what happens, because I don't even have anything now. So she's at the point that like she can't lose anything more. And what do they do in that exact moment when she can't lose anything more? The only person, Koji, who treats her like a human himself, completely ripped away from her. Like, what the fuck was that? So rude. Koji seemed like such a good dude, such a kind-hearted guy, treated Mio like a real person, not a servant or a slave or anything like the family themselves have been kind of treating her, and doesn't look down on her in any way, and actually praises her and cares for her in ways that no one else does. And we completely lose him, and we entrap him basically by sticking him with Kaya, which is the stepsister in the situation. And I mean, she plays her role. You always got to have somebody who's like this, especially in these types of stories. It reminds me a lot of like a Cinderella kind of situation, and it's very similar, I guess, in that way. But you always have to have like somebody who's just like bitchy. Usually it's like multiple, but having the one such as Kaya is what it is. She did a good job of just selling her character. I love her character design a lot. I think Mio's is very good too. And typically Mio's the character that, like, the design of her is the one I'm into, but something about Kaya has given me that vibe, and I'm like, that's right there. It's hitting in all the right places. So I'm liking it so far. I mean, her as a person, I'm not liking it all. Just the way that she treats Mio, just the way that she looks down on her or talks down on her is kind of, I don't know. It's fucked up. She's very spoiled, very bratty, very annoying. But I love her design, so what it is, you can't hate me for that, I guess, right? Or you can, I don't know. At least I recognize she doesn't seem to be a good person. I wonder where we're going to head now as well, as we're moving across in the story, and we're going to meet Kudo, who is our new man's, and what we're going to do with him, like how he's going to be. I already suspected, as I said, that a lot of the girls were kind of like Kaya, and they were thrown away by him because he doesn't allow people to kind of be like that around him, and he is very set in his ways of doing things. So somebody like Mio might counter that perfectly and allow him to kind of be a bit more at ease and respect somebody like her, who's a bit more calm natured and a bit less materialistic and stuff like that, and doesn't expect things really, and she doesn't really have expectations or anything, so she's kind of numb to all of this. Also, he could do like anything as bad as it comes, and she'll just kind of seem to put up with it. She seems like that kind of person where everybody else will just get like really annoyed and want to leave. So I think it might be like a good combo like that. But we don't know enough about him either. These all could just be rumors that people have heard, and he's forced them to kind of run away what other people say. But that might not be the case. Like, he might be put off by them. He might not be good with others, like, for whatever reason. Like, we don't know the exact situation or circumstance and how all these things came. So all we can do right now is speculate until we actually figure that out. But given by the way that Mio kind of talked about him at the beginning, and then once again at the end, it rings off to me that we're going to have a positive outlook on the way that things are going to approach themselves here. So I'm excited, I guess, to see kind of how that unfolds, and have actually something that genuinely might be a happy romance and might have like be a good marriage for them to have and be able to go through the motions of that. I'd be curious. I am interested if we're going to bring up the characters again. Like Kaya has such a prominent design that it just feels to me that she'd be wasted if we throw her away in one episode, especially using the voice actress that they did for her. It doesn't make sense to get somebody so high level to have like a side role for an episode. So it seems like she'll be reoccurring in moments here. Why exactly? What exactly is going to go on that causes us to have to journey back or become involved again with our family? I do wonder. We talked about Koji having a brother too, and they proposed that, I guess, to have Mio go with him, but that didn't end up happening. So I wonder the circumstance there and why that didn't kind of come to life either. And I'm believing, I guess, that we'll probably just have dynamics between these three different families here and have, you know, altercations and stuff that kind of occur and arise as a result of that. So I wonder, you know, just how they're going to balance that, because I feel like if it would become a little dull possibly if we just focus on our main two the entirety of the way through, but it might not be, because I think that there is some stuff that they can definitely build off of and it could work really well. But I am very interested just to see what would happen and how exactly they would plan to kind of approach that and bring in the other families and the other characters and power dynamics and stuff that really occur. Very excited to kind of see how this goes. There's a little bit like in my head here that I'm constantly just thinking and like wondering what's happening now. So I'm kind of upset that I have to wait a week now. I actually like this a lot more than I thought I was going to. And the more I talk about it, I'm starting to feel it more and more. So I guess that's a good thing. I don't know. I'm going to leave it there though. I don't think I want to keep going, but I like that a lot. If you liked it all, I guess leave a like and subscribe. It mean a lot to me. Leave any comments about this episode, the series, just what you thought about the intro here. Have you read the novel it is? It's not a light novel either, it says. So it's a full novel that they base this on. So if you read that, is it any good? Do you like it? Things that I should be looking forward to? Are you looking forward to it? Do they adapt the first beginning of it, I guess, good enough? Anything? Let me know. Excited to kind of see where this goes. And I'm pretty thrilled to get into how they're going to progress this next week. That's going to be all from me. Thank you very much for watching. Recommend other things you may want to see me watch for the rest of the season. I'm not opposed to giving episodes at least one try, but it doesn't mean I'm going to continue them. Also doesn't even mean I'm going to start them. Definitely just going to create a list and kind of have stuff. If it aired in a previous season as well and you want to just write that down, let me know. I'll keep a list, and possibly when some of the other ones that we're watching that are older finish, I can get around to that too. Thank you very much for watching though. See you next week, hopefully, for episode 2. You guys have a good one. See ya.